Hello, I'm not sure who all's here or not, but there's always discussion with memory bear makers whether or not they should include a tag on the product that they make. So if they're making a memory bear, some of them feel like they should not include a product tag. So I make all of my product tags in-house, literally. I use an inkjet printer, and I just make my own tags. This is one of them. This is for the larger product. Sorry, my background. So let me see if I can get closer. And if you're a real business owner and not a hobbyist, this is necessary. I can't give like legal and tax advice, but I was told legally this needed to be done. I needed to tag what I make. And so that's what I do. I tag all of my products. That way people know who I am as a memory bear maker. I'm not really sure why other memory bear makers are afraid to put their business information. That does not make sense to me. Some of them will just put a little tag that says handmade, but that doesn't tell the person who made that product. So if I were to order a memory bear from somebody, I would want to know who it was, right? I would not want to rely on my memory to recall who made that product for me. Now, if it was a gift or from a hobbyist, that's different. But I'm not a hobbyist. I don't just sew as a hobby anymore. This is like an actual business. I've jumped through all the hoops that it has taken for 10 years of this, this very specific business, to make sure I'm doing this right. And I want others to see me as a business owner and not just a hobbyist. So one thing that I teach at the keepsakebusinessacademy.com is how to take your sewing from a hobby to a business. It's literally everything I've had to do for my own. But one of the discussions that was taking place in a group, not my group, but a different group, was why it's such a big deal to tag your products. So this, like I said, this is one of the many tags I make myself. I make and design and print these tags with my inkjet printer on free software from Avery.com, because Avery.com already has all these like little templates already measured out. So I don't have to go into Canva and try to measure things myself. That wastes so much of my time. But what I do is, every time I get close, the green screen pops up. But I print my own. In the very top little blurb here, it says, not a toy, which I legally have to put that on all the products I make in my keepsake business. OhioMemoryBears.com is the keepsake business. And then I teach at keepsakebusinessacademy.com. But I have to put this on all of my like stuffed animals. Not a toy. Choking hazard. Keep away from pets and children. Do not wash. The reason I personally have to do this, especially the, do not wash. I don't want somebody to take their delicate memory bear or other stuffed animal or keepsake and throw it in the washing machine and then have it fall apart. Because with our keepsake, with our industry, we're taking used fabric, used clothes, and basically upcycling that into a completely different product. And they are delicate. It's not like taking a bolt of fabric from the fabric store and creating a memory bear or something. We're taking used clothing that's worn and, it's worn out. There might even be little holes, and we're turning that into a memory bear or some other stuffed animal. And it does often call for us to use really worn, thin pieces of clothing. So the last thing you want is for your customer to throw that stuffed animal in the washing machine and be very devastated that it doesn't come out properly. So whenever I put this tag on there, it does several things. One, it reminds the customer that this is not a toy. It also covers me legally because it's not a toy. I'm not a manufacturer. I am an upcycle keepsake designer. Choking hazard, I just put it on there just to be safe. I no longer offer safety eyes and nose. I don't offer those anymore. Instead, I offer embroidered or heat transfer vinyl or felt, because I like the way it looks. I like the way it lays. I think it just makes for a better finished product myself. And then it says keep away from pets and children. So I made a memory bear for a customer out of her husband's army uniform. I made her two, and their puppy got a hold of one of them and tore holes in it. And so dogs, cats, whatever, children might be drawn to these keepsakes, but the customer needs to know it's not a toy. So, again, I've covered my business legally. And then it says do not wash. I do tell them how to care for their product just in case it needs washed, but it should never go in the washing machine or the dryer. And then when you flip it, so when I sew this let me back up. I'm getting ahead of myself. The 22-inch extra large memory bear I make, that's what this tag is for. So I fold it in half like this. Excuse my nails, I didn't paint them today. So the bottom side is the warning label, and the top side is my website and logo. I have several websites. This one is memorybearsandkeepsakes.com. And then I have the ohiomemorybears.com. Same services, just different names. And that way the customer remembers, oh, hey, I want to give a referral to my friends and family. This is the business that did it. So this tag also offers itself as another purpose, which is kind of like a business card. This is like beginner business 101. Either you're a hobbyist and you don't care that people find you again or refer you, or two, you are a business and you want to be seen as a business owner, and you bump it up by including your business information. And so this is one of the things I teach in the Business Academy, the keepsakebusinessacademy.com, is we can't, as a business owner, overlook little things like this that make a big difference in our businesses. So hopefully this was a good tip for you. Again, it's your business. You can do what you want, but I'm just trying to help you look like a business owner and not a hobbyist, and stand out from a hobbyist. We have customers that do not want to deal with hobbyists when it comes to memory bears and keepsakes. And we need to remember that. Are we a hobbyist or are we a real business? Are we a legit business owner in this industry? Okay, guys. I didn't plan on going live today. I usually take Sundays off, but I just really wanted to address this. As always, you can find me at keepsakebusinessacademy.com. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye, guys.